What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to Pimp My PC. Now, this is the show we try to teach you how to personalize, customize, trick out that PC, but above all, make it cool. Now, as you can see, we're outside of the studio today, and I'm with my man John, the co-founder of HiTech Tattoos. John, thanks for having us, man. How's it going?
Pretty good. Nice to be here. Nice to be here.
Excellent. So, HiTech Tattoos, man. What's it about? What do you guys do here?
We figured we'd look at some of the stuff. High tech. I like tattoos. I see what you got over there.
Man after my own heart.
Can I put it on the gadgets? Absolutely. That's what we started to do. PCs, anything gadget related, iPods type of thing. But right now, I think we're going to look at more on how we're going to pimp your PC.
All right, cool. All right, sounds exciting. Now, how'd you get into it? Because it doesn't seem like a very common thing at this point, actually.
No, we came from the software world, and then we started looking around saying, I see all these laptops are all boring. So we figured, how can we coolify it? So we figured, let's tag it, let's tattoo it. Is there a way of doing it? We saw a guy in New York doing it, and then we said, is there somebody in Canada? No, took a while, looked at it for a little while, looked at the machine, we said, let's go ahead and do it. Here we are.
Right on, man. That sounds awesome, man. Right on. And business is good. I can tell you've got a ton of gadgets around. It doesn't seem like you're really limited by, really by imagination, it sounds like, to be honest.
Well, you know, you take a bunch of things, you try it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Fortunately, most of the things work.
Excellent, perfect.
So whatever you got, let's tag it.
Now, just behind me, I see the Space Channel logo here, and I also see Bart Simpson. Now, if people wanted to send their designs to you, whether it's a corporate or just personal, how does that get started? Does format matter? What's the limitations?
It's really easy. I mean, most guys have a creative gene. So they say, I want something done, great. If they can do it, perfect. Send it here. The only thing that we want, if it's a high res, it's probably easier for us to work with. Vector format is ideal. So if they can send that in exactly how they want it, perfect. If they don't have it, we can absolutely get our designers to fix it up. You know, grab something off the web, clean it up a little bit. We'll put it on, mock it up. If they like it, we're good to go.
Oh, right on. Very cool. Now you mentioned my tattoos earlier. When I go to get tatted, my guy actually will discuss placements, little artistic decisions that I probably wouldn't be able to make myself. Is that something you guys offer as well? Like, do you offer like consultations as well, like on what's gonna, like this is gonna look really poppin' versus, you know, this side or this side? Like, do you guys offer that as well, or?
Oh, absolutely. If you notice with something like this, it's permanent. So people just like that.
Totally, man.
People want to make sure it's exactly the way they want it. Can we move around the Apple logo type of thing? Can we make sure that it's running off the edges type of thing? We do the consult. It takes about 15 minutes to clean it up. If it's more, we'll get the designers to sit down with them and really go through it. Once they're happy, and only when they're happy, is when we turn on the laser.
Right on, man. So you guys are pretty involved from soup to nuts, it sounds like.
All right, from the start, the beginning, and hopefully they come back and we'll grow the other things that they have. So.
Cool. Now, the technology itself, I'm really curious about, because I got to admit, when I first read about it, I was expecting like maybe the Death Star super laser or something. But you guys just do it right here and can actually take the laser etching equipment to corporate events and that too, right? So how does the technology work? Like, what's going on with that?
Well, the first thing to understand is it's a laser process, so it doesn't really touch the gadget. So the light is actually cutting into the process. So it's not a diamond tip engraver traditionally. It doesn't shake the item, so the laser actually marks it. And the gadget that we picked was something that can be mobile. So you can buy a big laser and do cutting and everything else, but you can't take it to events, as you said. Right. So our machine is about 80 pounds. We bring it on site if they want, and we have a bunch here at the office that we use. So technology-wise, it's a laser process. It can cut if you wanted to do it, but we made a software so that it just takes off just a tiny surface area. Call it an etch.
Wow, very cool, man. Now, did you guys develop the software, or was it already existing, or?
No, well, we're not that smart.
Okay.
We're not that smart.
Right?
Not yet, not
right,
yet.
Right.
So we didn't take the onus or responsibility for inventing the wheel. But what we did was we took technology that was existing in the manufacturing world. When you have the VIN numbers of the cars, they use a laser process to cut that in. So we said, wait a minute, that looks kind of cool, but how do you make it to the consumer level? Get these things all marked. So we said, can it be done on a laptop, on a cell phone, on an iPod? We tried it, it worked, here we are.
And here you are, man, right on. I'm glad you're here too. And speaking of which, now if, say somebody just happened to show up and, I don't know, wanted a clear case for a MacBook Pro etched, would that be possible? Because I happen to have one right here.
You know what? It's a little surprising, but I would love to give that a go. We've done a few of those. It turned out really cool. So depending on what you want on it, I don't know if your face would look nice on there, but if we could pimp it out with your logo, let's try it out.
John, man, let's pimp my PC, man. Let's do it. So there, guys, check it out. Got the Pimp My PC logo right on this, and I got a bigger version on the clear case that goes on my MacBook Pro. Probably can't see it that well on camera, but this gives you a great idea of how that Pimp logo is going to look. And my God, man, it looks dope. I have had my PC pimped. Usually I'm the one doing the pimping, but my man John here's hooked me up. Now, John, one of the things I noticed over there, Bruno was kind of making some last-minute configuration changes. Looks like he's doing some measurements in that. So what's going on there? Is that sort of typical of anything that you're doing, just those last-minute changes?
Absolutely. We want to make sure that we go within the limitations of the machine. Right now, the machine can take 16 by 12, we're talking inches, and 4 inches high. So when we put a laptop in, which most laptops fit in that realm, we ensure that the calibration is perfect. He measures the thickness, the width, and the length. We don't want to cut any machine off, but you know, to do a perfect etching, we have to measure it accurately.
Right on, very cool, man. Now, one thing I noticed as well, just while he was setting everything up, was the list of, looks like materials that were on the laptop, part of the software. And I think acrylic was what was chosen for this. Are there any limitations on that front as well, like from a material standpoint? Is there anything you can't really etch on?
Well, the machine was made for organic stuff, wood, metal, rock, if you want to try it. We tried plastic and rubber and everything else in between, and it seemed to work out fine. We calibrated the software so that, you know, everybody that brings in their item, we don't want to say no. So being able to etch on everything is a trial and error basis. So right now, the only thing that's maybe a problem is Italian glass, but anything else, we're good.
Awesome, man. And definitely proof of that was the water bottles that you guys pimped out for us.
There you go.
Just kind of on the spur of the moment. Just want to show these to you guys. Got our Pimp logo on a water bottle here, and I got Darth Vader on my water bottle over here. And yeah, they're both pretty much dark side and both pretty dope. Cool. John, thank you so much for having us, brother. Man, it's been amazing, man. I'm telling you, you're going to be seeing a lot of me. Might want to get those locks changed because my mind is racing on stuff I want to get etched.
It was my pleasure, Lucas. Remember, if you guys get this on Pimp My PC, and if Lucas sends you anybody that comes to HiTech Tattoo getting your PC pimped, 25% off, that's my word.
Hey man, check it out. Lucas is finally starting to pay off. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Guys, make sure you hit up HiTechTattoos.com. Check these guys out. Check out what they're all about. It's amazing what they're doing. Get your stuff pimped. I assure you it's amazing. And don't forget to head over to Butterscotch.com. Check out the show notes. We're going to be linking to these guys as well. That's it. This is John. I'm Lucas. You guys keep it unique. See ya!